there, all y'awesome faces. Welcome to the last episode of Season 3 of Mindful SMP. Oh my god. So let me give you a little brief tour of my... Actually, not really a brief tour. I'll give you an actual tour of my base. Over here is where my villager farmer situation is. This guy has been working on his things since season... I keep wanting to call it a different season. It's the same season. Just the season was super long, and it felt like it was 2 seasons. This was off camera. We got a sneezy boy. I only had one guy, and his name was Cute Little Poot. This is my little guy. Lautner and I found my panda stash. He's got a boogie. His name's Sneezy, and then they made a baby. Cow farm. All the sheeps. All the foxy floofs. What was meant to be a bunny pen and didn't happen. These jerk faces, also known as llamas. And you can't forget the piggies. This here is the wall of trying to figure out what my banner should be and not liking any of them. Here's my only redstone contraptions I've actually done. I don't understand how I managed it. Oh wait, I know how. I looked it up. Here, I'll show you the inside. This is the sugarcane farm. Took forever, and I believe it was when Kit first joined. He stopped by and told me what I broke on this. Little memories like that. They're fun. Attached to this is the melon / pumpkin farm. It's pretty much the stuff you saw in there, but in rows. I just covered them up in this blue and white situation because I thought it was pretty. Of course, you can't forget the village center that I did not finish. Season 4, I will be sure to make everything look more completed as I go along. This is where I was storing stuff as I traded. This is Senpai. Boop. This is where they make babies. Me and Lautner realized that these guys like to breed with each other. Here's Gog, the stone dude. This dude, the fisherman. Snape, what are you? The master something. This was the last villager that I got. He is a shepherd. That's all the villagers here. My pretty fountain. I really had fun with that. This was intended to be a storage room for all of my big projects. This here is my smelter thingy, which I will make a rendition of this in the new season. This is my little pet meatball. He's so cute. He has this cute little cave. I don't really know why I built this, to be honest. I think I was trying to practice a storefront, and I was like, this is good enough. But it stores my food. Over here is my little tree farm. This is something I tried to make an episode on. It just didn't work. But I have a shop that was the last shop I did on the server. And up here is where I was growing the red vines. So they would just go all the way down from build height. And I also have the blue vine. I just would bone meal and it would go all the way up, and I punch it and it comes back down. This here was supposed to be a house that failed. Potion room! I was pretty proud of this. It's cute. It's like a kitchen almost. Oh, and of course, I can't forget my fish tanks. Oh my gosh. These things took a long time, and I'm so proud of them. Unfortunately, I couldn't get Optifine to work for this version. It decided to go poop, but I don't care because right now we are in 1.17 in reality. This is my head full of heads. That's what we've got as far as inside the base. Here's the outside of it. Very awesome, very castle-y. I also have a little fishing dock thing here. This spot here was blocked off because this is the only area on my plains that could grow flowers for some reason. I thought it was awesome. And if you go along here, this is my weird bridge I made to get over to this side, which is uncentered and it bothers me. This is how you get over to my donation thing. Donation town, I guess what you'd call it. I just thought it'd be funny to have a bunch of camping stuff over here, like they got murdered. And it came out pretty adorably. This is just the stuff I used to build it. And the reason I built this is because I had a very failed camping trip IRL, and I wanted a reason to tell a story about it. Follow the path, you end up over at my donation area. So this is where people would either donate to my Patreon or they would donate to my stream, and they would get an iron golem named after them. And I'm going to always have this because I love iron golems because they are sexy and they have been a thing on my channel since literally the very beginning. My skin actually has an iron golem hoodie. Some people don't register this as an iron golem, but once you stand right by one, we'll go to this guy. He's easier to get to. Hey, dude. You can see I have the same yellow flowers. The ones on the chest I put on my arm. And I copied the little like arm thing he's got going. If you were wondering why my skin is so unique, first of all, it's because I'm awesome. But yeah, it's also because it's after an iron golem. We'll get to this place last. This was meant to be like its own kind of almost biome. I was going to make the whole hill white and build a beautiful glass tree. Although it didn't really work out because I practiced in a creative world I have and it just kept looking ugly. I have better ideas for it though. This is where I had a little farm for building, well, you can see how horrible it is. But yeah, for just getting all the nether trees and just, I had a moment. I kind of rage quit. A little bit of shame there. This will be the last thing I show you at my base. This leads all the way down to a thing. This is a zombie spawner, which is pretty much on my base. I found it a little late in the game. I was trying to make it do the floaty thing where they go, you know, the water pushes them, they float up. And I had it almost, but just follow me here. I'll speed this up for you. I know it's really dark for you guys, and I'm really sorry about that. But, oh, sadly I don't have any light source. But the zombies will get stuck right here. And even though I've seen plenty of farms where they would just have the same thing, I even copied a farm. It just didn't work for me. So the zombies would get stuck here and maybe boop each other into this part, which leads all the way up here. And the idea I had was super cool. I was going to be able to see them just fall to their death, except I have an elytra. But that just didn't work, so it lives there. This here is mine and Lautner's shared nether funnel portal area thing. Lautner lives over here. To my right here, you can see this is Lautner's tunnel. I never got the chance to finish my tunnel. There's so many unfinished projects, but that's just part of Minecraft. And, well, it's just a lesson learned. I'm going to not take more than I can chew. And I'm going to get ahead of the game a bit more. There will be more epicness going on. Welcome to Old Spawn. It's a bit laggy, especially without my trusty Optifine. This spawn was super fun. This is the first place we ended up on, you know, for season 3. And then we eventually moved the spawn. But this over here is my little house. And these are all the llamas. I had like 3 llamas, and then all the llamas on the island ended up going over here. And here, I did have an iron golem. And I've known the secret this whole time as to where he went. These are just a bunch of chests and stuff, you know, your basic stuff. And I put my bedroom up here. This is my little spot that I slept in. It's really kind of hideous, but the view is nice. Next thing I built over here at spawn is this ridiculous volcano. I realized after running around here, I didn't build too much, and I feel bad, but I did contribute to helping around here without, you know, collecting stuff and a little bit of the terraforming, definitely greening up the place. This whole area is actually a mushroom island. You can actually get a nice view of everything from up here. This land wasn't here before, and we wanted to expand spawn. So we all decided, oh, we'll build up a couple islands to the left or north and south. I forgot which exactly. So yeah, it came out like these, and these are super cute, but they weren't used too long because everybody wanted to, oh my gosh, this is a glitchy spot. Oh, and I can't forget Grandma's house. Here, let me show you. So this is the failure of trying to do roleplay on the server. We'll probably bring this back. The story is that the server's grandma died. Apparently we're all related. And this is her house, and she died like out here. Her body is under here, I think. So anyway, the story is that grandma died in the living room here, and then the house was willed to me. So Lautner and I decided, oh, we will just change the server's grandma's house to be a detective agency, and Lautner and I were going to be detectives. So we have the culprit, or not, well, he could have been the culprit. We don't know. But this guy, we suspect, was the killer of Grandma. This is mine and Lautner's office, which was Grandma's room. We had a little bit of fun here with the armor stand data pack. There were a couple data packs on here, and we're most likely going to bring them back. They don't do anything really too vanilla, except just cute little things like this. Like, this doesn't hurt anybody. Before I run off to the shopping district, which is our next part of our journey, I want to show something that someone, if they're still watching, may not know that I knew about this entire time. This is the Pillager Pals headquarters. The Pillager Pals were a burglary duo. I could probably find a better word for that, but they would steal things that were named after people and whatever. The members that were part of this are no longer here, but in case they are still watching my content, I have known about this the entire time. That's why when you were recording your thing while we were having a fake server meeting that you started up, I knew to go over to my house to catch you after getting my iron golem, aka my boyfriend, over here. I actually found this mid-build. I have been waiting 2 years because this world, this has been going for 2 years. We did the math and it's insane that it's been going 2 years. That's literally 2 seasons. Welcome to the shopping district. I want to do a flyby because it looks pretty flippin' cool from above. Oh, it's so cute. First shop I built was the fish shop, and this is where you could buy aquarium fish. You could buy any fish you like. I had it somewhat organized. My other shop is actually the episode before this one, because to be perfectly honest, I needed things to do. But yeah, this is the nether shop. I don't think anybody bought anything, because it was literally like the end of the season. But I am going to count this as a practice round, and I might build this at our new shopping district, which is pretty epic. The second shop I built here is my light shop, and this one I'm the most proud of, to be perfectly honest. It is supposed to look like a lamp, and it's the best lamp you can make in the lampy lamp world. And it's just it's my lamp shop. So yeah, people could buy either lanterns, old lanterns, end rods, glowstone, shroom lights, and they could pay over here. I'm most proud of this one. This took so long, and I would like to try building something like it again. Last stop on our adventure, we are going to go to the city district, which is what I'm going to nickname as spawn number 2. And it's actually, you follow the path here. We made a road. It was me, Todd, and Lautner, I think. I think it was one of our first times hanging out with Todd, actually. Lautner and I built this off camera. It's just a greenhouse. I made this cute little corner here, full of greenhousey, shoppy lookingness. I am proud of it, and it looks a lot like shops I've seen over here. My pride and joy that never got finished, and I am ashamed to say it got unfinished, but that is the random tower. Cool thing about random towers, each level has a fish tank. All of these tanks, all the way going up, have different fish, and it will be the unique fish you can find in the ocean. I can show you some examples of them over here, because it's always the ones with the weirdest colors that I would keep for myself. You can see there's some pink ones, some weird blues with weird colors mixed in. Like, these were the coolest looking guys ever. And I was pretty happy when I would find them. It's just, I didn't get a use for these specific guys. We cannot forget McDonald's as well as the thingamajig behind it. So, or this is McD's. And I just had a bit of fun with it. I, of course, added Mr. Clean, the janitor, and Fry the Fry Cook / cashier, because, let's face it, McDonald's sucks and makes people work 2 jobs. But everybody had a different meal. You can see this all kind of hints at the members we have. All right, that's about everything I've done on the server. Let's get over to the witch tower at my house, because I'm the most proud of it. It's probably the most detailed build I've done, and I want to show it off last. Save the best for last, right? Boyfriend, save me. Heh, he's distracted. Get him. Get him. Thanks, babe. So this is the witch tower. Let's get up there, show off the glory. This is the most detailed I could get, and I'm so proud of it. You have no idea. It's hard to see through all the vines, but I made it crooked and zigzag. And then I put more crooked zigzagginess on it. Had a little fun on the roof, which looks like a witch hat. And of course we have the witch on the inside, which I want to say hi to her for one last time. Hey lady, what are you up to? What's this? What? That's mean. What are you doing that for? What the heck is this? Do I go in this? What's going on? Oh no. Oh no.